Hi guys, happy Friday night. It's Freaky Friday. Hi, welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married to. My name is Janice, and I will be reviewing Ready to Love Season 2, Episode 2, Let the Sparks Fly. Can I just say, I am just so happy for Tandy and Mario. And I'm starting to look at Mario a little bit different now because I'm like, ooh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. I'm loving them. I am absolutely loving them. I am loving my girl Ashima. I love her. I adore her, and I really hope that her and Darren works out. But I'm seeing next week's previews, and I'm like, Darren, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hi guys! Thank you guys for those thumbs up. My name is Janice. Welcome back to Church Girls Want to Get Married Too. I am wearing my PJs. Ooh, sorry, child. Ooh, child. It says coffee and online shopping. Black Friday's coming. How y'all doing? Happy Friday night. Just want to remind you guys about my book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet on Social Media. You can get a free sample on my blog, JaniceHiltonBlog.com. JaniceHiltonBlog.com. There's a free sample on my blog, but please, it's on sale on my blog. I think I'm going to change it tomorrow to the regular price. I think it's on sale for $15.99 with free shipping. Hello, $15.99 and free shipping. Your girl is having struggle here. I'm transitioning from perm to natural, and y'all, it's been a struggle. I almost relapsed, but I ain't gonna relapse, y'all. All right, girls, guys, everybody. I'm drinking my tea. It says feeling a little brilliant right now. Yes, I am feeling brilliant because I have a revelation. Well, first, let me run over the guys, everybody's name, just in case. This is only episode 2. I know everyone in my head already. Just in case you might not know everyone, let me go over the names with you really quick so when I talk about people, you kind of know who they are and how old they are. Okay, London is 41. He's the sales. London is aka Mr. Thought Pocket. He claims he attracts thoughts because he's flashy and he can smell thoughts a mile away. He's also Mr. Peanut Butter and Jelly. One girl is the peanut butter, the other girl is the sandwich, and he is the jelly. 41, big old football player type guy. I don't think he's ever been married. Darren is 35. He's a personal trainer. Darren is the guy that likes him and Ashima. Ashima is the comedian. They connected right away that night. And I'm like, yes, Ashima, because Ashima is, that girlfriend you have that she's so sweet. She is so nice. And you're like, why can't she meet somebody and you just want somebody for her? Ashima, that's her. So Darren is a personal trainer. He is 35. And then Chica 42 Ashuma, I think that's the way you say his name. Love the name. 42, he's a barber. I don't think he's ever been married. He was in a relationship for 10 years. Listen, girls, I have a book coming about all these long boyfriend girlfriends relationships y'all been having. Okay. Remember to share this out. Thank you guys for those thumbs up. Share this out if you have a community tab or just share it out on all of your other social media platforms so we can get a few more people to chit chat with us. Then there's Jimmy, 39 from GA. He is divorced. He is extremely needy. Can't stand him. Okay. Alexis, girl. I love Alexis. Love her to life. My daughter's name is Alexia. She reminds me of myself, and I'll talk a little bit about her a little bit more once I go over the names. Love her. She was in a 6 years relationship. They broke up, and guess what? He is now married. Okay. She is in software sales. Divine is 42. She's in corporate America. Last boyfriend was 34. Girl, why are you wasting your time? Okay. Why are you wasting your time? Kimber, 34. She's a realtor. I really, really like Kimber. I think she's also a single mom. I have a thing for single moms because I just know it's really hard for us to date to find the right guy because we have kids. You can't just trust any and everyone around our kids. So I have a thing for single moms. Tandy, I love Tandy. I am loving Tandy. She is 42. She's a little ratchet. She says she's what she says she is. I wrote down what she said. She says she is crutch it, crutch it, clutch it. Clutch it is classy and ratchet. Tanya, I'm loving you, Tanya. I'm loving you. I'm loving you. She's the one that she says she's people don't believe she's 42. When she goes to her kids' school, the boys be hitting on her. She's like, I am old enough to be your mom. Okay. Loving her, Tandy. 42. She's extremely aggressive and she has a strong personality. But I have a feeling she's realizing that it's not working for her. And so she's coming down because she says she has everything going for her. She's an empty nester. Why can't she meet anyone? Okay. So I think she's realizing that. And her and Mario is hooking up. Yeah. Then there is Brett, 39. He's from Atlanta. He started graying when he was 13. I took a good look at him. He's very handsome. But unfortunately, girls, I mean, like, not one of these guys. Like, if I was there, I would leave because I would end up single because not one of those guys I really liked. Mario, yes, Mario. Oh my God, he dresses so nice. He's an accountant. He's divorced. Had on a very nice suit. He dresses nice. I love a man that can dress nice, can wear a suit. And Mario, honey, he knows how to wear a suit. He's hood though. You could tell he's from the hood, but he's a man of God, honey. He be clutching their hands and let's pray over this food. Love that. He's divorced. He has 3 kids. He's a granddaddy. Because wouldn't work for me because I wanted to have kids. The last woman he said was strong, independent, wanted to wear the pants, and he was not having that. And that the last 3 years of their marriage was a struggle. Y'all know I don't do struggle. Okay. Carrie is 51. He works for the largest diabetes business in Atlanta. He's from Michigan, 51. Listen, Carrie's just old, okay? He walk old, talk old, look old, dress old, old. And in my head, I actually hooked up Carrie and Reva. Reva's 44. So I think 44, 51, good age, okay? Nina is 32. She's a single mom. Initially, I loved her. I love Nina. But Nina is getting on my nerves. And for the last 2 weeks, she's in the bottom two, and I'm ready for her to go. Okay? She's the girl that cried, there's a wolf, and there is no wolf, Nina. There is no wolf. Okay, fine. There are wolves out here, Nina. But you can't be crying for every little thing crying. She is get out. I'm gonna talk a little bit more about it. Reva is 43. I said 44. Reva's 43. She's from Michigan. She's an IT professional. She was in the military. She's the girl. Both her parents are preachers. Mama never let her spend the night out. The first night Mama let her spend the night out, there's a boy out there that she liked from school. Pump, 4 pumps. One, two, three, four. Bam, she was pregnant. Aisha's 39, another single mom. I love single moms. I love. She's 37. She's a pediatric nurse. I really, really, really like Aisha. I like her a lot. I like her a lot. Okay. And then there's Terrell. He's a PK. Gets on my nerves. I can't stand him. He's 42. He's a veteran advisor. He is like a dog. Okay. Michael, I love Michaels because I have 2 Michaels. He's 40. He's a truck driver. He loves his job. Then there is John. He's another brother, 36. And I was hoping, since I didn't see any of the guys that I like, that John would work out for me. But honey, please, I didn't like him either. Then there's Christine. Christine, aka Big Booty Judy. I call her the Hood Jezebel. She's 33. She's a lawyer. And she has not been in a relationship since she became a lawyer. She was the first one to be let go, sent home. Okay. And Angie, 37, she's an author. I don't care for her. And Ashima, my girl, is 39. She's a comedian. And she just can't meet nobody. Okay. Because Ashima and Christine, they have the same problems. They don't know how to leave the lawyer at the courthouse and leave the comedian on stage. Okay. And that's what they need to do. So those are the 20 people. I will go over this until about episode 4 or 5, just to help you guys to learn the names, learn who people are. So when I'm actually talking about them, you actually know who I'm talking about, and you're not like who. And I said I was going to put it on my blog, but I just haven't had time. But I will try to do that um, soon, maybe this weekend or something. I'll try to do that. So let me know if you are watching. Share this out. And thank you guys for those thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Appreciate it. Let me share this out on my blog. Ah, ready to look. So I am really loving Mario and Tandy. Because Mario is like initially she did nothing for him, my words. But then he they talked at um the second mixer and he's just into her. Ooh, they even kissed y'all. Kissed, kissed, kiss, kiss. Okay. All right. So this is the second show. It is the second mixer. Let's see, where did we start? Okay, so this is the second brunch. Uh, I feel like again Nina needs to go home. I liked her initially, but she's been antisocial. She is crying the big bad wolf. She's being real manly and aggressive. I'm very surprised. I'm very very surprised because I didn't think you know that about her. Ashima is my girl. I love her. Again, she's like that good girlfriend you have that can't find nobody. You're like, this girl, I got to find her somebody. She's such a good person. She's good heart. Alexis. I love Alexa. She says she's an alpha male. I don't alpha female. I don't see it yet. But I started to think that maybe it's when she's in a relationship and she continued to choose weak feminine men. So she has to take control. Like she said, I'll take the reins, I'll take control, I'll bend you over and do what I do to you. And I just think that she has to choose better men because the last relationship she was in was 6 years. He was a dreamer, she was a ready. But guess what? Guess who's married? The man that she invested 6 years in. Okay. Unfortunately, I do not think Alexis Guy is here. I don't think so. A lot of the guys like her. Like everybody in that room wanted Alexis. Alexis and Divine. They're very soft. They're very feminine. They're very girly. And a lot of the guys like them. So I don't think Alexis Guy is here. I think she's young. She's pretty. She don't even need to be here. I think this is more for like the older ladies in their 40s, like Divine is 42, I think. Riva is 43. A couple of the other girls are 39 and in their 40s. Alexis is real young. She reminds me of myself, just kind of young and really wants somebody who she can really love and submit to because she starts the conversation with Lana that I really do want to submit. But ladies, I don't think we can just submit to any man. There's a specific type of man. A man that's going to profess his love, a man that's going to provide, and a man that's going to protect and I feel like Alexis need a guy sort of like my husband. My husband is like that Barack Obama type, that Cory Booker, that Colin Powell type. Those are the type of guys I like. And I feel as if Alexis Guy is not among these guys. Okay, I don't know. Do you guys think that? Do you guys feel that? Leave that in the comment section for me. What do you think? Do you think Alexis Guy's here, or she just needs to, kind of go? I just don't think her guy's here. She's young. She's pretty. She can make it on her own. Okay. So at the brunch, Terrell is more than his wooden bow tie. I like that Terrell. Very very creative. He is the PK that had sex at 18 with the 26-year-old and he broke it off and the girl came to the mama house and that's how his mom knew he was having sex. He claimed he used to be a bad boy. I don't see it. I don't feel it because bad boy having sex just at 18. Mm-mm. I was a good girl and I got pregnant at 16. Okay. So at the mixer, Tommy said, "Get to know each other. Go to each other's house. Look under the cupboard." And I was like, "Oh heck no! Ain't nobody come to my house. I don't know you. I don't want you at my house, and I don't want your the kids." And Jimmy talked about, he's ready to connect, and what other way to connect than around food? Because all women like to eat. Okay, Be quiet, please. Okay. He just talks too much. Marriott is flirting with Tandy. They're sharing a meal. Tandy is surprised by the connection. So I need to go back and watch her interview because is Mario not his her type? I don't remember what she said her type is. See, I picture Tandy more like somebody with London, you know? But I think Mario needs a woman like Alexis. See there? Tandy, I think Tandy would be a good fit for London and Chica. But I feel as if Mario needs a woman like Alexis, not exactly like Alexis, but like her. Okay. So Tandy is very surprised by the connection. And Mario, he's talking about I need a co-pilot. I know what I'm talking about. Tandy says she's a tomboy. She likes the box, sparks interest in Mario, who wasn't even thinking of her. So Mario wasn't even thinking about Tandy. They were just passing each other and they kind of flirting with each other. They're like, whoa, wait a minute, that's a spark. Then it's Reva and Carrie, and Reva, they're talking, and I think Reva and Carrie would be a good match. Carrie is 51, Reva is 44, and I just don't think there's another guy there that's old enough and mature enough for Reva because she's 44. Like, who's she gonna go with? The 37-year-old? She just broke up. Was it the one that broke up with the 34-year-old boy toy? And she said the things that she likes is church. She likes church, shooting range, and guess what else she said? Girls, a good nut. And Carrie was like, "Let me go get us some more drinks." And Carrie's like, she's real comfortable with herself, and he liked that. He liked that. Okay, so that's good. London is sitting with Alexis, and listen, guess what Alexis said? Oh, your hands are so big. You know what they say about men with big hands. She has his hat on and they're playing. Mike comes over to interrupt, and Lonnie's like, "Man, what's up? What's up?" He's like, "I just came over to interrupt." So he sets, Michael sits down with Alexis. London walks away, and Michael, he flopped. He flopped because Alexis, I love how she's doing. She's just allowing the man to take control, and that's needed for her because if she's an alpha female, she needs a man that can take control. And he basically flopped. And she was like, there was no spark, there was no interest. He basically flopped. Oh, and so she said her first impression of Mike was is that she's not interested. She wasn't interested. Yeah, Mike he's a truck driver. You know what they say about truck drivers. Okay. Not all of them. Nina voiceover is talking about she didn't feel love at the other mixer. This is the 32-year-old single mom. She's being antisocial, sitting and standing by herself. Brett went over and she tells her single mom story and cue the tears. She starts crying. Why are you crying? Because how could you make a child leave a child? And I'm like, shut up. You are crying to a man that doesn't know you, and you are playing the damsel in distress, but you are playing it wrong, and you totally, absolutely, positively, I am sure 100% turn Brent off. Like, and he's like, how does that make you feel? He's not paying the child support, or he's not, how does that make you feel? He just cut to the chase. And she, I'm tired of her. And so he said he understand because he was raised by a single mom. Okay. And I feel this is just me now. As I'm a single mom, was a single mom myself. I met my husband when my daughter is 17, 18, and I got married when she was 19. So for 19 years, 18, 19 years, I was a single mom and by myself. I don't know where my baby daddy is because I was 16 in another state somewhere. Okay. I feel as if, and I was clutching my pearls, and I was thinking that I hope I didn't come off like Nina is coming off like I need somebody to rescue me and my single motherhood. Okay. Yes, I needed to be rescued by a good man who will provide, protect, and profess. But I hope that I didn't come off like that. And I don't think I did. So, straight up front, I let the guys know when I met them, I am born again and I'm a single mom. I'm a mom. Okay. Because there are a lot of guys who didn't want to be bothered with you having a kid. And that was fine with me. They didn't want, oh, I don't want a ready made family. Thank you for letting me know. And thank God for my husband who, you know, was like, I love that you're a great mom. And so he loved that about me. So Nina is coming off like she's looking for pity. Nina is acting as if she's looking for a man to pity her and take on her and her child because of her choices. Okay, ladies, let's just go ahead and say it. We lay down with these men, and like the old church folks used to say, or the old Jamaican folks used to say, they excuse one. Okay, they say, okay, you won, you don't had one now. That's it. Okay, I think Nina only have one. But some of us go keep on laying down like this one girl. You have three, four kids, five kids for four bums. How? Okay. So I hope that I don't think I came off like that because I was doing my thing. I know what the man was. I was taking care of Lexi. I was taking care of myself, but I wanted to be married. Okay. Terrell and Divine. Terrell is the PK church boy, right? He said, gaze into each other's eye. And he said your walking presence has his attention. And she said, huh. He said, you have those two twins back there. She was like, twins? He was like, uh-huh. Those two twins back there. He said, my Bodar, his Bodar was on. Gator. Booty radar, Bodar. I had to rewind, like, wait a minute, what did he say? And Devon was like, oh, heck no. So you're meeting a woman for the first time on a date and you talk about her booty. Her booty? Really, Terrell? At 42? Isn't he like, Terrell's like 49, 39? And I'm like, come on. Him and Mike is the same thing. Because 42, Mike, Terrell, at 42, you working up to a woman that you like and talk about her butt and her twins back there? Come on. So Brett and Angie was talking. Brent is the guy that started growing once he was 13. Aisha came over because Aisha from episode 1 likes Brent. Okay. And Angie asked if Brett had any dates. He said no. Aisha was like, oh, really? And she said, well, I'm asking you out on a date. Now, I didn't like that, but I like her style. Because Angie was sitting there. And I understand Angie. I think I'm more like the girl that's Angie, like Angie, where you will ask me out. I'm not asking you. I don't believe in asking the man out. But I guess in this um situationship here, and Aisha had to be like, look, anybody ask you out, you don't have any dates set up, I'm gonna ask you out. So that Angie get up and excuse herself and say, well, I ain't gonna compete. I want to be pursued. She's not into the group setting. The problem is though, when Angie got up, Brent was on his phone, and I didn't like that. He was talking to. I don't know if he was trying not to laugh. I don't know what it is. But while Aisha was talking to him, she was on his phone, and she's the one that said, "Brett, he looked like he tastes like Hennessy." She said he looked like he tastes like Hennessy, and I don't even drink. So she likes him. Another thing I didn't like about Aisha is when she first met, she went on and on about you're so good looking and you're the epitome of a good looking man, blah blah blah. I didn't like that. I didn't like the angel. God, ladies, don't go on and on. Give him one compliment and that be it. Oh, I love your tie or something like that. Not on and on and on and on and on. So she asked him out. So Kimber set up a group date. I like Kimber. I believe Kimber has a kid also. I like her. I like Kimber. You know, I have a thing for single moms. So on the group date was Alexis, Brent, Angie, and Terrell. She invited Jimmy because she likes Jimmy. But Jimmy likes Alexis and Divine. Listen, girls, you do not invite the girl that every man likes on your date. Every man likes Alexis. Why, Kimber? Why would you invite Alexis on the date knowing that all the men like her? Okay? Don't do it. Don't do it. Terrell says he's a gentleman. Really? You're a gentleman, but you're talking to Divine about her two twins back there. Talk about her your Bodar was on. Booty radar. Okay. Um, Kimber asked Terrell if he ever bought a ring. And so Terrell tells this story about he did buy a ring. There was this girl he liked. He showed up at her church on New Year's Eve. She was not there, but everybody was calling. The family was calling her, hey, come on down to the church. Terrell is here. He got a bob. She never showed up. She never called. That was it. He never spoke to her. There was no closure. There's no explanation of what happened. I think he's just, I don't know, something's off about him. You know, something's just off about Terrell. Um, Angel likes to be pursued and likes Terrell, and she likes the story that Terrell told about him, you know, going to the church, seeing the girl, want to go out with her. Angie likes Terrell, but there's a problem. And we're going to get that when we see Angie out on the date with Mario. Angie is not a woman of faith. Terrell is a man of faith. He's a PK. He also says he wants what his parents have. They are still married, and he wants what his parents have. So I'm thinking that Angie is not aware that Terrell is a Christian, and you know she don't believe in God. She's not religious. She's nothing like that. Okay, thank you guys for those thumbs up. I appreciate them. So Alexis comes in late, and she's just looking as soft and pretty and feminine, looking like she just ran to where they were. And then the chit chat. And Jimmy was like, why were you late? Why was you late? And Terrell said she was putting away that ring, that heart you gave her. See, at the first mixer, I don't know if all the guys had a heart, but Jimmy gave Alexis a heart and said, you have my heart. And Alexis was like, don't let me find out you have 10 of these to give out. So Alexis a little bit offended because he's like, okay, I didn't tell anyone. So how did Terrell know that you gave me a heart? And then in Kimber's voice over, Kimber was like, oh, so Jimmy's giving out hearts. You giving away the one heart you have? I didn't get a heart. Because Kimber likes Jimmy, but Jimmy likes Alexis and Divine. Okay. hmm So she was upset. Jimmy said, and so they were chit chat talking about the ring. Jimmy said, "Do you have it with you? Because it can be taken away." And Alexa said, "Oh, you could have it back. I like that." You know, she's like, "Oh, that's how I am." Okay, bye. So now it cuts to Michael and Divine dates. Okay, Michael is truck driver. Divine is the real pretty, other pretty feminine girl that all the guy likes. Okay, she's beautiful. He's saying how, oh, you're so pretty, you're so nice, you're shaped nice. He in his voiceover, he see wife material. And then before that, he said, I don't bite. And she said, you don't. And he said, not yet. You don't bite. Not yet. And he told her, see, I thought you was bougie. And in divine voiceover, she said, people judge her and think she's high maintenance. Well, maybe you carry yourself that way. So people automatically judge. Unlike other people, I am not afraid of the word judge because I think that is the most misused scriptures in all of the scriptures because people don't know what it means. Judge means based on based on the information you have, make a decision. So based on the information you have about the person, you need to come to a conclusion about the person. So if you're giving out bougie and high maintenance, people is making a decision or coming to a conclusion about you because that's what you give out. Another thing about Miss Divine is all the men comment about her body, how sexy she is. They all want to bang her. Okay? Because Michael goes on to talk about, oh, you will look good in a bathing suit. Matter of fact, in a bikini. She's like, you trying to get me in a bikini? He's like, yeah, what's wrong with that? So I feel like Divine wants to be treated and adored the same way the guys do Alexa's, but they just want to bang her. The way she dresses, the way she carries herself. Yes, she's real pretty and very feminine, but they all want to bang her like, oh, she has a nice body, just like Christina. Everybody say, oh, she has a nice body, but oh, she's like the attack dog. Oh, I don't want to be bothered, but she does have a nice body, aka I want to bang her. Mike says he likes the physical attraction at first. I like that, and there's nothing wrong with that, ladies. Remember that guys have to be physically attracted to us. I don't care how sweet you are. I don't care how nice you are. If they don't find us physically attractive, guess what? It's not going to happen. And he said if it's not there, it won't work. And he keeps saying, "Oh, she's so pretty." He's just a typical hood guy. And he was licking his lips and I could see you in a bathing suit. She was like, I have back fat. She was like, I have back fat. He said you would look good in a bikini, you know. And Divine said, I don't think he's here looking for a relationship. He probably looking to see who he can bang. But Michael was down here have crumb in my seat. Okay. So then Mario and Angie lunch. So Mario is the tax accountant. He is 41, I think. And Angie is the author. She's 37. And Mario asked her on a date because he said we didn't get to talk. And I just want to talk to her and see what she's about. So Angie asked, have you ever been married? He's like, I've been married. And then he asked Angie, you ever been married? She said, no, I've never been. And he has a nice smile. I like a man with a nice smile. He was like, nice smile. I like that. And she said, Angie said, I'm open to the institution of marriage. No crumbs, y'all. I, I'm open. Sorry, my little boy shorts on. A big mic. I'm open to the institution of marriage, and Mary said, "Why you keep calling it an institution like prison?" She said, "Because I'm not religious." He's like, "Huh? Not religious?" She's like, "I'm not religious." He said, "Not at all." He's like, "I'm not religious at all." So he's like, "You believe in God?" She said, "I'm just gonna believe it at that." He was like, "Okay," and then his smile went from Mary was like, "At all? You don't believe in God?" She was like, "I'm just gonna leave it at that." His face went from this to, and then he grabbed her hair and said, "Let's pray over this fool." He prayed in Jesus' name. Go ahead, Mario. Okay. So then Ashima's group date. She did not invite Darren, and I'm wondering why she didn't invite Darren. Maybe he was busy. She hosts a beach roll or a peach roll or something like that. And she invited Mario, Tandi, Nina, Carrie, and Nina had an issue. Oh, I'm so tired of Nina. I need her to go home. So Ashima asked who's everybody's feeling. So Carrie was like, she's feeling Reba. Good. I think they would make a good match. Carrie said, and Ashima said, I'm feeling Darren. Carrie says, don't tell nobody, but I'm feeling, I'm feeling, Darren is feeling you too. So then Nina, jump in and said, well, you know, they just had a day, so that you know they talked. So, so Tanya was like, you know, that, you know, keep that to yourself, something like that. My word, don't. So there go Nina. You don't call stitches. You don't be calling people stitches. You get stitches. Lord Jesus. And then Nina just went off on Tandy and and then F that, F that, because Nina likes Mario. So Mario has said, well, I like Tandy. Nina has liked Mario from night one. But I guess Maria don't know that Nina like her because she's been antisocial instead of showing herself friendly, as the Bible says. So when Mario says she likes Tandy, then it was like, oh, he likes her. What about me? Then she went at Tandy over some bull crap, over some foolishness. She said, call stitches. Stitches get stitches. Stitches get stitches. I'm from St. Louis. What, Carrie was like, wait. Mary was like, wait a minute. Wait, ain't nobody gonna kill nobody. Wait. I just love how Mary just took control of the whole situation. And he was like, Pondy, you see, that's why I need you over here by me. That's why I need you over here by me. So Tanya got up and went over there by Mario, and he's like, just look at me. Just look at me and talk to me. He's like, she's like, you know, I hope you saw how I handled myself. And he said, I really like the way you handled myself. Just like you handle yourself like a lady. Yes, Tanya did. She handled herself like a lady. And of course, ghetto Nina was like, you know, she came right off her broad and mark. I was like, she's acting like one of Nina's acting like one of those women from Broad and Market. That's our main city. The main cross for a Broad and Market. One of those women. I was surprised. Everybody was like, we're a big move. We're good though. Whatever decide to ever. So in Tiny voiceover, she was like, you know what? I can't get clutch it. I was like, wait, clutch it. What's clutch it? She was like classy ratchet. I was like, go ahead, Tiny. Tiny, she's like, I'm classy, but I'm ratchet. So she's calling clutch it, that ratchet, clutch it, classy and ratchet. And I had to watch that again. I was like, all right, Tanya. So, uh, you know, I love how both the guys, Mario and Carrie, was really like, hey, hold up. No, wait, this just got out of control. And I love how Mario said that allowed him to see how Tandy handled herself like a lady. I love that. See, ladies, guys are paying attention. Okay. After how Nina acted, trust me, Mario ain't never gonna ask her out on a date because that's what he had before, and he don't want that. He don't want that. All the he don't want that, and that's what Nina showed him. Okay, so it gets to the mixer, and Mingo trying not to come up single. Nephew Tommy said, Darian and Ashima are talking. There's like they're so natural together and they're just looking at each other and talking to each other. Nina was there. She got up and walked away. So Darren was like, I was gonna invite you to a drink or have a talk, and she said something about, oh no, that's okay, I'll come back. And Ashima was like, well, you gonna invite to a talk or you gonna shoot your shot and you gonna miss something. And Darren was like, well, this sounds good, God. I like the name of the Lord. And they just bust out laughing. I do love Ashima and Darren together, and I really, 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 really hope it works out for her because he's the only one that likes her. Nobody else likes her because she's the comedian. They all put her in the girlfriend group. They all say, "Oh, she's like a good girlfriend. Oh, that's my home girl." But Darren is the only one that is attractive to her. And that's what I mean about her and Christine the lawyer and her Ashima the comedian. They need to leave the comedian on stage, leave the lawyer at the courthouse. And a lot of women, we don't know how to leave our career because the men want us to show them who we are going to be to them. And we're not going to be the lawyer, we're not going to be the doctor, we're not going to be the teacher, we're not going to be the comedian. Okay, and I think that's Ashima's problem, and that is Christina's problem also. Okay, so I didn't like that Nina got up and walked away, and Ashima said Darren is her boo. That's what she said. That's her boo. They be talking on the phone and carrying on. So then Divine and London is talking. So Divine is the other girl that went out with Mike. The one that they say she's like, she has a nice body and, they all want to bang her. They didn't say that, but I'm actually reading into it. London was smelling on. He just came up and he was smelling on her. And in the other episode, he was feeling on her, and he was like, "Is it soft?" And she was like, "Yes." He was like, "Yes," and he said, "What you use on your skin?" And he was like, "Bacon, chicken grease." Even chicken grease or bacon grease. I tell you, he really likes her. London really, really likes Divine. And so he's smelling her on her neck, and he's like, "What I smell like?" And he's like, "You smell like loyalty and honesty." Go ahead, London. All right, London, big football player type body guy. Earrings. Here go Miss Nina sitting alone again and being antisocial, and she had on some hooker boots. I'm like, Nina, okay, we already have the boob job now. We can't, we gotta be careful, okay, not to look like, well, Nina, take the hooker boots off. Hopefully next week you're going. I love you, but you gotta go. Okay, you taking up space. Chicken Carrie is talking about the cat fight that happened between Nina and Tandy. Chica went to talk to Nina because remember episode 1, Nina was being antisocial, and Chica went and talked to her and said, like, you got to mix it, you got to talk to people. She said, well, I'm not used to dating more than one guy. And he's like, one guy is not guaranteed. He's like, and is not guaranteed. And this is what I try to tell you ladies about dating. It's not about a relationship. It's about getting the data, the information, getting the information you need to make an informed decision. Like Mario talking to Angie, she's an atheist or she don't believe in God or whatever. She didn't say that. And he said it's not a deal breaker or anything, but I don't know. She don't believe in God. Is she like an atheist? That would have been a deal breaker for me. So there would be no more conversation I need to have with her, okay, or him. Okay. So when Nina went to talk, Chica went to talk to Nina. She's like, I don't feel good. London come over sniffing Tanya's hair. She has a big old ponytail. He's sniffing it, looking through it like he's drunk, a drunk 2-year-old. Chica went off on Ashima because they're like, he's like, you wasn't. She was like, you wasn't here. She was like, I was here. I did not like Chica going off. I was starting to be like, oh wow, I really like how he takes control and try to fix stuff. But then he went off on Ashima, and he was like, y'all go get up and go over there by your dude. And he was like, I'll check this out of her. I did not like that. And like I was ready for him to go home. But Mike went home. Yeah. Mike was serious about a wife or get into a relationship. Anthony, hello, hello, Anthony, welcome. And so then he said, "Go tell a stage joke somewhere." I thought that was so disrespectful, Chica. You know. That was extremely disrespectful. I didn't like that because I was starting to say, "Oh wow, he's a real gentleman and real little hood." And he did say that. He said, "I'm hood." He said, "Don't let this face um fool you. I'm from the hood." That's what he said. Um, I was just real disappointed in how he treated Ashima and talked to her. I ain't like that. And Nina, cue the tears, because of course she's gonna cry. Oh, I'm not like that. I'm about woman empowerment. I'm about women being positive and acting in a way I shouldn't. Mm-mm. She didn't have one slip of the tongue. She went on and on and on about I'm from St. Louis. Stitches get stitches, snitches get stitches, and all this bull crap. Mm-mm. Nina can't fool me. Nina is one of them girls from Broader. I'm good, Anthony. We reviewing Ready to Love on OWN. Do you watch Ready to Love on OWN? Nina is one of them hood girls from the government cheese line. Okay, she's one of them girls from Broad and Market, Broad Street and Market Street that acts real hood and ghetto. So you try to come off as you're this woman empowerment. Mm-mm. She cussing and carrying on. No, Nina, no, you can't fool me, girl. You cannot fool me. I know who you are. I see you all the time on Broad and Market. Okay, so then over in the corner there was Kimber reading London's hand. I think London is starting to like Kimber too. Terrell rolled up on Alexis and she basically said that basically you just gonna roll up on me like that. What you gonna say? Go back and try again. Love that, Alexis. Love it, love it. But he flopped. He flopped. Okay. Angie's thought process changed about Terrell. Angie's starting to like Terrell because he's like, well, she's like, wow, this guy will pursue and go after what he wants. However, nobody might not have told her that he's a PK, and I doubt he would marry a heathen. Okay, I doubt the preacher's kid would marry a heathen. Okay, he might bang her, but he ain't gonna marry her. He's like Angiology 101. I like who likes me. I like that, Angie. I like that. I like that. Like I wouldn't be interested in a man who's not interested in me. If he don't show any interest in me, I'm not interested. And if you show interest in me and I'm not interested in him, I'm gonna tell him that I'm not interested. Okay. Okay, so then Tommy comes at me with the guys and he's asking London, who are you interested in? London likes Divine. Divine likes London. Aisha likes Brent. Jimmy likes Kimber and Alexis. Mario likes Tandy. Harry likes Reva. He said he's number one and number two choice is Reva. I like that because the age is good for them. Darren likes Ashima and Ashima likes Darren. And then he asks, "Who are you not feeling?" Ashima is not liking Chica. I expected that. Chica, I thought he was gonna say Ashima, but he didn't. He said he's not feeling Angie. Angie's not feeling Mike. Divine is not feeling Mike. London is not feeling Ashima, the comedian girl he calls her, the comedian girl. And Mario is not feeling Angie. He says he saw something in her that would be problematic for him. And I'm glad he saw that because if he's a man of faith, don't be offended. That's just church talk, okay? If you're listening, don't be offended when I say heathen. That's just church talk, okay? Church folks will not be upset because they know what I mean. Okay, Carrie is not feeling Nina. Alexis is not feeling Terrell. She said Terrell lines like rehearse lines in the mirror. Nina is not feeling Terrell. Divine is not feeling Terrell. And Divine also say Terrell needs to make her coochie jump. Terrell doesn't make her coochie jump. And Aisha said, yeah, me neither. He doesn't make it jump. I like that. I had to think back in my yes, honey. My husband is like the man I've been praying for my whole life. Okay. And so it's the elimination of the man, and they did the close up on Brent, and I'm looking at him like he's really good looking. I mean, the gray hair kind of throw me off a little bit, but if you kind of cut the gray hair out and kind of look at him, he's really, really, really good looking. I just don't like that he's at his age. He dresses and act like he's like 21 with the two earrings and the roll up pants. You're too old for that, bro. Just be your self. So Brett, Mario, and Darren are safe. Those are the three guys are safe. So a lot of people, a lot of the ladies like Brett, a lot of ladies like Mary, a lot of ladies like Darren. Who is not safe is Terrell and Michael. And of course, they voted Michael to go home. So he's gone. He was looking for a relation. He was trying to get some free cookies. Okay. Divine said Mike stereotype her and judge her. I don't see a problem with judging. People's afraid of being judged. I am not, because if you read the Bible and you put it in context, you will understand what it means. But ladies, let me explain something to you. If men continue to treat you like a thought, then guess what? They're smelling something on you, right? They don't treat Alexis like that. They all treat her like perfect, like they're gentlemen when they're talking to her, because she doesn't carry herself like a thought. She don't look like a thought. She don't like talk like a thought. She don't smell like a thought. And so if men keep addressing you and acting like they just want to bang you, ladies, then there is something about you that you need to change, because whatever you're giving off is 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 smelling like a hotel. Okay. Okay. Smelling like bacon. Okay, so when they come looking for bacon, don't be upset that they want some bacon, because you smell like bacon. Okay? The women that are safe: Aisha, Divine, and Kimber. See, a lot of the guys like Divine because they want to bang her. I'm very surprised that Alexis was not in the top three. Okay. Not safe is Nina again and Angie. This is the second week Nina is in the bottom two. I'm so tired of her being in the bottom two, and I'm ready for her to go home. Like, go home, Nina. I'm sorry, this is not the one for you. Cue the tears. Soon as they say she's safe, she's go home. Bye. But of course, they voted Angie off. I guess I would prefer to keep Nina over Angie, but I was kind of tired of Nina and her fake tears, her crying wolf tears. Okay, I'm tired of it. So I am really, really loving this show because it goes hand in hand with my new book, 23 Types of Fashion About Me on Social Media. Free sample on my blog, Anthony. Free sample on my blog. I'm really loving this show, and dear, I say I love it more than Married at First Sight, because it's actually people dating and learning things about each other and what they like and what they don't like. And I really like that, because that's the world we live in, right? That's the most of us are not hooked up or by experts or family choosing our mates for us. We choose our mates for ourselves. So it's one of the reasons I absolutely love this show. All right, guys, my beloved. Oh my God, I made it under an hour. Please let me know what your thoughts are. Who is your favorite couple? Who do you think is going to go home next week? Who should go home? And who do you think the last six people will, the top three couples, who do you think they will be? Let me know. Oh, my twisted life. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. I'm done. I'm getting ready to jump in the bed. How are you? Did you do your live? Did you do yours yet? Let me use my phone. Let me see. I've been busy the last couple of days. How are you? You are hilarious too. I'll watch the replay. I'm going, okay, good, good. Okay, okay. Did you do yours yet? Or did I watch it already? I don't remember. Ready to lose. Because y'all know I don't edit. I can't do none of that, so I ain't got time. You watch it. Oh, I watched it. I watched it already. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What do you think about Nina? I'm so tired of Nina. What did you say about Nina? I forgot what you said. I'm so tired of her. I am ready for her to go home. I'm tired of her, but I'm glad they sent Angie home. Yep, I watched it. I have it right here. Thank you, thank you. I can't deal with her, and she from my hometown. Acting of also that's not how y'all act, because I thought that's what St. Louis people from St. Louis act. I'm from St. Louis. I'm from St. Louis. I remember you said she. You said she might not be from from like the what did you say about? She might not be from where you're from, acting like I was very surprised. I'm very surprised. She was fronting. We don't even say that. We say we from the low. Look, the low. Oh, she's friends. Maybe she's been away from St. Louis for I was very surprised at Nina because from the beginning I was rooting for her because she's a single mom. I was a single mom, and so I was rooting for her. But she's she really showed her true colors, and I'm really sick and tired of her. I'm ready for her to go home, but I'm glad they send Angie home and not Nina, because I don't know, maybe one more week. I'll see how she acts this week. Yes, I'll be up in a minute. Those are my two Michaels calling for me. All right, I love you guys. Thank you for joining me. My twisted life. I love you, girl. I'll be watching when you put up your video for tomorrow night. Love you. Appreciate you. Share this out. Thank you. See you guys next week. I have to go. My two Michaels are calling me. They're ready for me to come to bed. Love you guys. Thank you. Angie was Angie was St. Louis too. A mess. And will let me watch the replay. Good night, everyone. Thank you. Oh, she's from St. Louis too. A lot of people from St. Louis. And I am ready for them to do it in another state, even though I didn't watch last season. I'm going to try to see if I could find one last season and watch it because a lot of people are still talking about last season. Yeah, maybe New York. I'm in New Jersey. I would love for them to do New York. All right, love you. Gotta go. Bye.